Okay, here we are on the much anticipated Tower Distillery tasting. We've got Josh from Japan here and Lindsay. And behind the camera is Mel, who wants to remain silent. So we're about to try some 4 whiskies, I believe. And
4 whiskies.
okay, so we'll splice this together shortly and I'll see you on the other side. Right. Okay, so here we are inside Whisky Tower Distillery. We're doing our flight. We are trying a bourbon American oak with Carabills oak. It's aged in a 20-year-old single fill bean small batch collection. The next one is the Malbec French oak with roasted black malt grain. It's a 6-year-old Malbec. Okay, you're the one who can speak French.
Well, it's just a Malbec, yeah. It's Francois French oak. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I would have butchered that. The third one is number 3, Shiraz American Oak. Mm-hmm. It's a Pilsner malt, aged in 10-year-old Shiraz Vicard American Oak, medium toast hogshead. And the last one is the number 4, Fortified French Oak. It's got a chocolate malt grain, 10-year-old Vicard B12 French Oak, medium toast long hogshead. All right, so we've all tried it, guys. Yep. Oh, no, well, I'll introduce you in the introductory. I've never done a lining pass like this before.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we think?
Sure.
Let's start with number 1, eh?
Number 1. Lindsay, what are your...
Well, I don't have a fine whiskey palate. This is me just being a bit of a ring-in for the day. Thank you for the invite, Nat, and lovely to be here at Tower with you guys. Number 1 wasn't my favourite. I'm leaning towards more later in the chart. I can't tell you much about the more sophisticated blend going on here with the Carabills. This one is they are all good, but this is my least favourite of the 4, I think. So I probably wouldn't go out of my way to seek this one out.
Yeah, I would agree. Beautiful colour. It has this vanilla aroma, which is really lovely, but quite simple. Maybe if I'd left it a little longer, I would have tasted more flavours. But for me, yeah, I think this is probably my least favourite of the 4.
I have to agree. This is my least favourite of the 4. But these are all 5 whiskies. I would actually seek this out, but if I was given a choice out of these 4, this is not the one I would pick. So I picked up the notes of vanilla and caramel in it. It has an interesting. It doesn't have a peppery aftertaste. It has more of the gingery taste.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, I can taste sort of the caramel sort of throughout it. Not picking up so many fruit notes with it.
No.
And I think that might be the bourbon influence from the barrel.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so number 7, Malbec French Oak.
Oh, okay, we're leading off with me again? Well, I think this one is probably my second favourite of the 4. I do like that roasted taste coming through on it. Gives it more of a distinction from the other ones.
Yeah.
And I tend to like those kind of flavours in my alcohol. So it's my second favourite so far.
And you, Josh?
No, I do like this one. I think as well, this is probably my second favourite. It's quite nice. It's got a lovely light sort of almost mandarin colour here. It's very oaky on the aroma. It's quite pleasant. There are a lot of flavours I'm not picking up because I'm not really a whiskey guy, but it's really quite lovely. Very drinkable. Yeah.
Well, this one was my favourite. I'm picking up the aromas of some nice pretty aromas, oak, vanilla. On the palate, I'm picking up the orchard fruits. So you're probably more leaning towards your citrusy type fruits, and definitely can taste the roasted oak.
No.
Okay, and then we have number 3, Shiraz American Oak, Pilsner malt.
The number 3, Shiraz American Oak. That's 40% ALC and a Pilsner malt. This, of all 4 of them, I would have to rank the highest. And I can't put my finger on what I particularly like about this one, but I think it stands out from the other 3. I mean, the Malbec French oak was also quite nice, but I'm just going to go with the number 3 Shiraz American Oak for my winner this evening. Lindsay's pick.
Lindsay's pick. For me, I like this one very much. It's probably not my winner. It's a very smooth drink. It has sort of a caramel and honey aroma that I picked up. It has a clear honey look there. It's very beautiful to look at through the light. Very, very drinkable. Really lovely. Perhaps slightly less complex than the number 9 we'll do next, but I think this was a really lovely drop.
Yep. Right, so this was tying for my number 2 with the number 9. I picked up, some of the honey notes, but I'm also picking up all the grape smell. It's really got the Shiraz smell to it. On the tasting notes, I picked up a little bit of honey, a bit of vanilla, but then the grape. And that's pretty much the only fruit taste I'm getting from it is grape. And it's good,
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
And finally, number 9, the Fortified French Oak.
The Fortified French Oak. Well, the last position left in my orderings is the bronze medal to the Fortified French Oak. This one is a decent entry. They're all lovely, but this one doesn't quite do it to me. I think this one, because it's got a sort of a stronger opinion on what flavour it wants to be, and I don't particularly agree with that opinion.
That's great. For me, this was my favorite. So it has this sort of light caramel, sort of creme brulee color and aroma. There's definitely a brulee and burnt caramel. It's very sweet palate. There's notes of chocolate, and I think the port really comes through it. It's definitely a dessert whiskey. It's not something I would have at the start of a night, but it's something I think you could end a night on very nicely.
Yep, yeah. I agree. Yes, so this is obviously my tie for number 2. I love the rose gold colour of the whiskey.
Yeah,
Almost, it's actually almost going into amber. I pick up in the chocolate notes. Mel actually suggested the creme brulee to me, and yes, after that suggestion, I can definitely smell it.
Yeah.
On the palate, I think I mentioned fruit nut. Chocolate, Cadbury Nut chocolate.
Yeah,
what this reminds me of.
Yeah,
and it's definitely a dessert whiskey. It's definitely something to end your night on, but it's there. It's great.
It's lovely.
Okay. Now I'm not gonna put Mel onto the camera because Mel wants to record her thoughts. No. Okay then, that's fine, my love.
Well then, signing off on the inside portion. Cheers, my friend.
Santé.
Santé.
Oh, good.